the game today, Big Jim?
No, sitting this one out, actually.
The hell are they taking all our trucks?
Over to Westlake. It's parade day.
I love you.
It's been a fun summer.
I'm Phil Bushy, and you're listening to WYBS, The Mill's only 100% independent home of rock.
Everyone, please stop what you're doing and listen. This is not a drill.
No! Stop the truck! Stop!
I can't tell you if what happened is an act of terror or an act of God.
Where the hell did it come from?
No idea.
You have people trapped in here.
We're on our own.
Whatever it is, it cut off all our roads.
Not just the roads, the whole town.
Our best guess puts the dome at 20,000 feet, sir.
Did he just call it a dome?
You think we might be stuck in here a while?
I think that even if what's wrong suddenly becomes right, the Army's just gonna quarantine this place.
Duke, what the hell is going on?
I promise as soon as I have answers, so will all of you. Should we tell them the truth? We're on this together.
Why Chesterfield? Why us?
Maybe we're being punished.
We're all on the same side.
Just see who your friends are and who isn't. I can't hear you.
Looks like we're stuck in a giant fishbowl. I used to have fish, but then one of them got sick, and the other one ate him.
Assalamu alaikum. This is your brother Alfonso X, aka Malcolm Flex. I had to do this video because this is a topic that I wanted to touch on for a long time, but I kind of stayed away from it because it was somewhat controversial, you know what I mean? But I'd like to briefly touch on this topic. There was a Facebook post that was put on Facebook by our dear brother Ruben Muhammad, you know, and it brought me back to the memory of doing one of these videos talking about this this dome of Judgment Day and the destruction. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan talked about there will be a dome over America. There will be a dome over America. You know what I mean? And how the wheels or the angels, the brothers on the baby planes, have the ability to short circuit the atoms in the atmosphere, creating a dome. You know, and in our teachings, in our lessons, we are taught that there are 1,500 bomber planes with there are 1,500 bomber planes, and in those bomber planes they have 3 bombs or 3 drills that will drill into the earth. They have 3 drills that will drill into the earth, right? And each bomb will explode a mile high in a 50 square miles radius. A mile high in a 50 square mile radius. Okay? So it was like kind of messing with my head, like, dang, you know, why is it 1,500 baby planes and all of them have 3 drills or 3 bombs on them that will drill a mile down into the earth, and it will explode and lift up mountains a mile high, and each mountain will expand from at least a 50 square mile radius. Okay, I only came to the conclusion, just based on my studies, that in truth and in all actuality, they are describing a wall that is being lifted up, because they teach us that at a certain time and at a certain point that all of them will explode and detonate at a specific time. They have timers on them. So they are teaching us that these drills will be detonated at a certain time because they have timers on them. Okay? And they will send up mountains a mile high in the 50 square mile radius. So when I came to this revelation, it kind of blew my mind. Like, wow. I said, okay, now if it's true, let me go ahead and confirm it. Let me go ahead and see where I can find it in scriptures. Okay? So first I went to the Bible, because it reminded me of something that was said in the Bible. When you go to chapter Malachi, the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. And it says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven." Okay? The day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all of the proud, ye, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. And the minister taught us that the fire, when the fire is created, because the atoms will be, they will trip the circuit somehow in the atmosphere, that the fire is going to come from the top down. Therefore, it reminds me of the movie The Simpsons, because if you remember about the Simpson movie, everybody in Springfield was in the dome. They were trapped in the dome, and there was a bomb at the top of the dome that was set to detonate at a certain time. So check this video out.
Homer? What the hell are you doing now? Risking my life to save people I hate for reasons I don't quite understand. Gotta go. First one stop. Bart, son, you think you could find it in your heart to give your foolish old man one more chance?
Oh, I don't know. It seems to me, son, like your father's saying that he wants to spend his last minute with you.
No, I can't do it. I want a father who's the same in the morning as he is at night. Oh, what's that word?
Consistency!
Thanks, losers. Sorry, Homer.
I'll let you hold the bomb.
The man knows me.
I wish Homer was my father.
And I wish you didn't have the devil's curly hair.
I've been taking your crap all my life!
Oh, this feels good.
No wonder you do it.
Okay, Bart, you've only got one shot to throw that bomb through the hole.
Dad, in case I miss, I'm sorry I said I wish you weren't my father.
I don't blame you, son. I wasn't much of a father. Maybe it starts with the way my dad raised me. Yes, it's clear to me. It's just been one long unbroken cycle of...
Somebody throw the goddamn bomb!
Go! Go!
What? What's going on?
Dad?
See, there you have it. They got it in movies. They got it in movies. They got it in TV shows. I showed the TV show trailer called Under the Dome at the start of this video. And there are also many Quran verses. It's all over the Quran. And I'm going to read this one verse, and I'm going to, just for study material for you all, I'm going to give you more verses that you can read in this video. So just copy them down, because I don't have all day to go through all of them. So I'm going to give you all some study material, and I'll do a part 2 to this video, just so we can go over some of the scriptures together for those who don't have time or don't have a Quran. But you can go, if you go to chapter 18 verse 29 in the Quran, it reads, "And say, the truth is from your Lord. So let him who please believe and let him who please disbelieve. Surely we have prepared for the iniquitous a fire, an enclosure which encompass them. And if they cry for water, they are given water like molten brass, scalding their faces, evil the drink, and ill the resting place." That's one place. And then when you go to Surah 104, Surah 104, 6 through 9. Hold on, I'm going to go there right quick. I'm not going to go over all of them, family, but I'll go over a few of them, and I'll give you some more so you can study for yourself. Surah 104, verses 6 through 9. Verse 6. "It is the fire kindled by Allah, which rises over the hearts. Surely it is closed in on them in extended columns." It is closed in on them in extended columns. Those columns are those mountains that's being raised up a mile high and spread out a 50 square mile radius, because it'd be closed in on them in extended columns. Okay, let me see if I can go over one more, and then I'll give you some verses and some chapters to read, family, because this is a deep subject. It's something that I've been holding on for a while, but brothers are talking about it online, so I just said forget it. I'll just go ahead and do a video on it and build with Brother Ruben later and see what he thinks. Okay, all right, chapter 25, verses 13 through 14, it reads, "And when they are cast into a narrow place thereof in chains, they will there pray for destruction. Pray not this day for destruction once, but pray for destruction again and again." Okay, let's go to 29, verse 55. Hold on one second. Let's go to chapter 29, verse 55. They also have verses in here called the mount or the mountain. and it's describing the same thing. Talks about how mountains will rise up and be spread out like Okay, last verse I'm going to read, family, and I'm going to give you all some verses to go and check out yourself. Okay, 29 verse 55. The day when the chastisement will cover them from above them and from beneath their feet, and he will say, taste what you did. Okay, so there are other verses, family, that you can go and check out. You can go and check out chapter 39 verses 47 through 48. You can go also check out chapter 52 verses 9 through 10. You can also check out chapter 79 verse 36. Check out chapter 78 verse 21. Chapter 78 verse 23. Check out chapter 79 verse 6. Chapter 73 verse 14. Check out chapter 69 verses 13 through 17. Chapter 66 verses 6 through 7. Chapter 104 verse 8. I'm going to just read that one right quick. Chapter 104 verse 8. You can also check out chapter 39, 47 through 48. Okay, yeah, I read that one already. Chapter 39, verses 47 through 48. Chapter 90, verses 19 through 20. Okay. Check out chapter 90, verses 14 through 20. Matter of fact, I'm going to read that before I go, because I want you to see what I'm saying. This chapter is called The City, chapter 90. Verses 19 through 20. And it reads, and those who disbelieve in our messages, they are the people on the left hand. On them is fire closed over them. So all through the Quran is talking about a fire, people being closed in during the day of judgment, during the time of destruction. It's all through the Quran and the Bible. And also, last and not least, you can also read chapter 52 verses 12 through 16. So family, I just thought I'd leave you with this video. I'm going to do a part 2. But in the part 2, I will actually read more of these scriptures in the Holy Quran. So I'd like to thank you all for checking this video out. This is your brother Malcolm Flex. If you've never been on this video, this is your first time, go ahead and press that subscribe button.